If you call the niggas boyo, he's saying it with a racist accent. So what up, boyo? You want a pint?
My nigga Cutter Islamic name is Cutter Regime Benji X, nigga. Cutter Rani Bunji X.
I'm
I'm
like,
right.
I'm like,
Oh,
well,
We love.
all right.
we live. We live. Cutter count us in real quick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey world, what's going on? It's your boy Titus Peoples, and we are back with yet another episode of Split the
Split the
Critique, where we
critique.
talk about film, television, and pop culture and everything in between. To the right of me, I got my boy Long Meezy in the building. Long Meezy, what you been working on?
Yo, I just did this project with Cutter yesterday called Rashim All Hail Rashim Pike
Rakeem.
Rakim Rashawn Piker
Hassan, yeah,
Hassan Piker, yes. Hassan Piker, yeah.
Yo, all right, shout out to that project, shout out to Cutter, and most importantly, if it wasn't for Caroline, your beautiful queen, the African queen,
Yes.
and Cutter moms, R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to all
Word.
the beautiful mothers, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there
Word.
holding it down to their kids and believing in their kids, man. If you got creative kids, believe in them, man. Believe in your kids, man. Shout out to all the mothers today, man. Happy Mother's Day to y'all, man.
Happy Mother's Day to the real ones type
Yeah,
shit.
for real.
Word. Now,
Yeah.
time for the antics. Now, what the hell is this film was about?
This film.
Yeah.
So, I have a.
Wait, how rude am I? How are you doing, guys? Like, yo. I'm just so rude today.
No, you're good, you're good. We're both exhausted. It's just
Yeah,
been
yeah, bro. Chill.
My
Yesterday,
nigga looks so my nigga cut is so exhausted. He got a haircut.
yeah. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Usually when I'm calm, I don't have no haircut.
Hell
I'm
no, like
chilling.
yo. When I see this nigga cut a lip looking sharp, I know he tired than a motherfucker.
It's a fact.
But yeah. Marshall, how you doing, man?
I'm alright, bro. I just, I had a good time with the shoot. I've been writing like crazy, and I just need some sleep because, like, everybody want to hang out, and I'm just like, I got shit I need to do right now.
Bro, right now for all my creatives, lock in. Fuck that hangout shit. Bro, the thotties and the thooties, the club is going nowhere.
Exactly.
Focus on
Yes,
your creativity right now, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in.
that's a fact.
Get your cameras out. Fellas, if you writers, ladies, if you writers, get that Celtics open, get that final draft open. Bro, outside is gonna be here. Like, do not let outside trick you out your spot in the industry, because you
And
could be next.
and if you have a MacBook, they have this software called Beats, and it's free.
A screenwriting software.
Yep, free.
Get the fuck out of here. I ain't
And
even
Huh.
know that.
yep, it's free, bro.
I would have never guessed.
You heard that. If you got a MacBook, you got a free screenwriting software, so there's no excuse now.
Exactly.
Because I'm not even going front. Celtics used to be free.
That's a fact.
Now that shit like $14.99 a month. I'm about to cancel my shit.
Yep. Yeah, Celtics is shout out to Celtics though, bro. Cause Celtics on the MacBook it used to be like $5. I bought it for like $5, bro.
Damn.
If you got a MacBook,
But I think it's done though.
oh,
Like it's over.
damn, because I was about to say, yo, if you got a MacBook, go get that discount.
So,
That's a Fendi.
Nah, but look though, shout out to y'all project, man. I can't wait to see the finishing touches on that. Yo, did my niece come through or no?
No, she didn't show up.
yeah, sure. No.
We were honestly
Well,
trying
she
to get
said, to be fair, she did say like she didn't have the uniform and stuff like that. But I told her like you can, like I think she thought it was like a different project
Oh, okay.
because it was just like I said, like I wanted extra, so it's just people playing dead. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like the whole shoot, like people was
Oh
playing dead.
shit.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
she
but
should have came. She could have came through anyway.
well, nah. Next time, niece. Next time.
Yeah.
Everybody shooting something over the course of this year, bro.
Oh
So
yeah,
next
absolutely.
time.
Or she wants to be an actor, actress. I mean.
Yeah, she wants to be an actress. So like, like she wanna.
She been getting herself out there doing model stuff
Yeah,
now.
man. Shout out to her doing her modeling thing, like shout out to Alex, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she always took my own shout out. So this is your one time. Yeah,
Word.
Uncle
She from
Titus gonna
Harlem
look
too?
out. She from Harlem, Bronx. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Shout out to Alex.
I saw that thing she did where she called herself Sexy Red to the white nigga looking for Korean food.
She be bugging out sometimes.
It's weak.
She be tweaking. But that's my dog. Shout out to Alex. Hey, clip that part so I can send it to her so she can be like, oh my God, he shouting me out.
I got you, man.
Alright, but yeah, bro. So my nigga Marshall dressed like the triplet from Sinners. Like, you know what I mean? He got his Sinners hat on.
Of course, we
Got
gotta.
on his preacher boy hat. He about to eat some coochie. That nigga got his Sammy hat on. Okay.
Weak. This is just the outfit that you gotta rob niggas with, but they don't see you coming. They
That is
feel very nice.
definitely an elaborate costume if you gonna rob niggas. Cause I would have never expected a nigga with a future grant that had to rob me.
Word.
That's fire.
You gotta
I fuck with it.
appreciate that,
I
bro.
fuck with it.
Today we gotta give a shout out to the grandmas with they purses out.
Oh, nah, man, not the grandmas today, man. Like, it's
They got
still
all the
their day. It's still their day.
they got the butterscotch candies.
We're all the way in the bottom of the person.
Yeah.
Shout out to the grandmas. Because without the grandmas, there's no
Oh,
mothers. You
it's
feel
only
me?
exactly. Think about that.
Think about that. Shout out to the grandmas, bro. Yo, so before we jump into some film shit,
Mm-hmm.
tell me one thing you remember about your mother growing up. Yeah, let's celebrate our mothers today, bro.
Yo, I
It could be
know.
a funny story, like crazy story. No matter, bro.
So, we were all bad kids at one point. So my mom would always call me vagabond in Creole, which means vagabond, because that was just like her first thing to do. And I realized after a while, I stopped being troublesome. And it was weird how I was thinking, I haven't heard her say that in a while. I almost it feels alien not to hear her call me that, but then, it's good.
Yeah, because you grew out of being mischief type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Shout
Yeah.
out to Queen Mother, man.
What's up, man?
That's my mom.
Tell me something about Mom Dukes, man.
Oh, I'll tell you a lot. Oh, this is one time I just never forget what she told me. Like, I was we was at this place called Shamin's. All the Muslims know on Fulton what Shamin's is, right?
Okay.
It's like a
Mm-hmm.
Muslim restaurant. And she was just telling me like she just gave me like a lesson, like basically like because I was thinking I was like around like 19 at the time. So
Mm.
she was just telling me like, like what you do in this world is basically like you represents the family. You know what I'm saying? It's like to always like make sure you whatever decision that you're making, like understand that, you know, you're representing us in a way, you know? And I
Word.
always like live by that.
Word.
That's a fact, bro.
Well, I wasn't raised by my mom, so you know what I mean. Like my
Yeah.
mom's passed away when I was a kid, like 2 years old, 1 year old type shit. But I got a grandma story. I got a couple of grandma stories, but I'm gonna just tell one. I remember growing up. I wasn't the best student in high school. Like, you know what I mean? I was
Mm-hmm.
smart, but I was like, I was cutting class and shit. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. But I just recall how happy my grandmother was to see me walk down the aisle in high school, bro.
Mm.
That's
That's
one.
sweet.
And then when I got my when I got my diploma, they called my name, and I went up to her. She hugged me and she whispered in my ear. She said, "Titus, I'm proud of you."
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
man. Like,
beautiful,
that's
nah,
cool,
man.
yeah.
like shout out to Shirley Middleton, R.I.P. to Shirley Middleton, man. Like,
Peter Shirley.
word, man. Like, Long Meezy has had a privilege to meet my grandmother. Cutter hasn't, ain't have the opportunity to, but yeah, like you know, what I mean, beautiful
I feel
Yeah.
like I know it because you told me you talk about it all the time.
word.
We gotta
But
get
like,
you to
yeah,
the
like,
church, bro.
she was a strict grandmother, but she was a mom to everybody, man. Like you come to her house, she'll feed you, clothe you, give you money. If
Mm-hmm.
you down bad and need a place to stay, shit, she'll kick me out the bed and let them leave in the bed. Like you'd be like, yo, try to get your ass on the couch. It's a
Now my mother
bedroom
was
right
like that
there.
too. It was a little like it was some Dominican nigga, man. He
Mm-hmm.
was he used to like my mother used to see him while he's going to school or whatever. And she like felt so bad for him that she asked me one day like yo, can he have your PSP? Like he, you know what I'm saying? She was just talking to me, and I felt bad for him too. So I gave him my PSP,
Mm.
and then
Yeah.
like she'll do stuff like that too. So I
Yo,
definitely understand
the
it.
thing I will always respect about the Islamic culture, bro,
Yeah.
on how much I value humanitarianism and giving back, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yo, bro, to be a teenager and do that, bro, like listen.
Yeah.
I was like
This Lieutenant
13.
had asked me
Yeah,
about some PM, be like, nah, he down
yeah.
bad. Trust me.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like 13 too.
Like,
I was like 12, like 12, 13 years old.
nah,
Damn.
like yo, like so to
Yeah.
have that kind of compassion
That's a
and care
fact.
for other people and stuff like that, I always respect that about my Islamic brothers and sisters, man. Shout out to
Yo, shout out to Allah, bro.
nah, no kizzy, not Allahu
Yeah.
Akbar, man. Bismillahi Rahman Rahim, bro. Like you already know how we come and cut a butter.
Type shit.
Word. Shout out to all my
Alhamdulillah.
woes on 116th. Shout out to all the mothers on 116th
Oh,
right now.
facts.
All the African queens on 116th, holding it down and raising stand-up young men. Cause
That's
I can't even front. Those are some of the most respectful young men on 116th, bro.
facts.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to the Muslim brothers over there, bro. Like they growing up in two-parent households and all. Like, yo, shout out to Muslims, bro.
Facts. Shout out to them Sheck West ass niggas.
Shake
Come
well.
on, bro. Like, I'm
Shout
trying to be seen like you're dead. Leave
Yeah,
it alone, easy. But I fuck with it though.
that's a long one for you.
Word. Oh, we need that on a shirt. Well, that's long enough
out
for
for
you.
you. And that's our first piece of merch, finally.
You know what? Yeah, because I've been bullshit, bro. Like, I ain't open up Photoshop and like, nigga, nigga. But,
Yeah, what you been up to though, man?
Yeah, bro.
you know what I mean? Right,
Mm-hmm.
these projects. Shout out to my homegirl, Christina Richardson. Shout out to director Hollywood out there in California, man. Like, we got a little dance project coming out.
Oh, that's
Some you
right.
got served type shit coming out. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna speak too much on it. Y'all just gonna have to wait to see it.
I got you.
Co-written by the beautiful and the talented Christina Richardson. Co-written by, you know, T Pizzle. Like, you know how I'm coming.
Make sure they give him a cameo.
Bro, man, like, you know, I might fly out there, do one chest compression, one time with a
That's
if
a
you don't
fact.
know now, you gonna find out. Like, I'm gonna hit a private school, Crooklyn, Timberland. I might hit one of them hoes one time. Hollywood, fly me out, brother. I might bust a pop like I was from Harlem. I got shoulders. Hey. You know what I mean? I get light feet. Come on. Fly a nigga out.
That's hilarious.
I'll do it one day. One day. 5 seconds of framework. Go back. All right, T, you good?
Nah, he's been dead ass because I've seen this nigga do the shoot dance before.
Yo, bro, yo. That's one of my little secrets. I can actually dance. So, like, yeah.
And that was when you were bigger too.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, a lot of niggas don't know I got moves. Man, Harlem niggas can dance. Harlem niggas do two things play basketball and dance.
Not better than Brooklyn, but it's all good.
This nigga always want to be in competition. That's a Brooklyn nigga for you.
Or
Always wanna be in competition.
Brooklyn need to show it's off.
I'm just saying, bro.
If a Harlem nigga say he could fall out the third floor window and land on his feet, Brooklyn nigga, bro, I could fall out the eighth floor window and land on my feet. Like, come on, bro, do with somebody. God damn.
Always gotta show off for a nigga. Ain't nobody asking.
So,
Yo, man, look at the grades, Jay-Z. Look at the grades, bro. They was in competition.
Jay-Z had to borrow his style from Big L, nigga. A Harlem nigga. Fuck is you talk about?
Come on. A Harlem nigga.
Nigga,
Shout out to Dash, man. Shout out to Dame
Dame
Dash, man.
Dash did not
Exactly.
put no fucking Jay-Z on. You out of your goddamn mind. In fact, Dame Dash was clopped on Jay-Z back. He didn't put Jay-Z on. Stop
Come on,
playing.
bro. Come on, man. It's The Rock.
Nigga.
Shout out to Dame, man. Shout out to TBO, the best out, man.
Facts, nigga.
Uptown shit. All right, but like, yeah, bro. So what films have y'all seen? Oh, real quick, Titus People's movie review, real quick. I know I'm kind of late, guys. Thunderbolts.
Oh, you went to see it?
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Like, yo, I had like an hour or two in the schedule, slid down the 42nd Street matinee type shit.
Okay.
Nobody was in there. Fire, whole theater to myself. I like it like
Yeah.
that sometimes.
No, I got you.
Word. Yo, Thunderbolts, 8.5 out of 10. It's a bro, I will say this. Like it's not your traditional Thunderbolts, like accurate to the comic book with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Okay. That I mean that makes sense because
it's
they don't
pretty
have
sturdy.
Norman Osborn yet.
No Red Hulk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't a part of the Thunderbolts and stuff like that. But like, yeah, dope post credit scene. Shout out to the new Black Widow. Like I like her more than the old Black Widow. Like I actually like this cast. Like this cast. Like I haven't liked the cast this much since Star Lord and them. Like you know,
Oh yeah.
like yeah, bro. Shout out to them, bro.
I
Guardians
love
of
the
the
void.
Galaxy.
Yo, the Void was crazy.
I love the void, bro.
Shout out to Century. He was whooping ass, but he was putting he,
Yo, he
Of
was he was
course.
dogging them niggas.
Son was putting
The
poles on them
only thing I didn't
niggas.
like about the Thunderbolts was this is too much punchline comedy. It was
Yeah,
just getting old. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Like it was like a mixture of action, and I wish they kind of like stood out like the psychological action thriller. Like they
yeah.
kind of like went into that bag.
I
What?
mean,
Like I'd rather just see like this like hero fight or something like or something like they figure it out or something. But
oh, I know like Sentry, he's supposed to be like a heroin like schizophrenic Superman, and I'm sure they didn't go anywhere near that with the film, right?
he
They
wasn't
touched on
like,
it a little bit.
yeah, he
The
wasn't
Okay.
pulse.
schizophrenic. He was more like a disturbed, dysfunctional
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't really like,
Bob was tweaking. Bob
yeah,
was tweaking.
yeah. And they like went. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't want to give it to you. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, but like yo, shout out to the post credit scene.
I didn't even see
Oh, my nigga cut us in. All right, you saw them credits?
it.
You left when
I
the
didn't
theater
see
was
it.
still black.
Where my nigga could have said, "Up, time to go." But yeah, man, shout out to that post credit scene, and yeah, man, it's one of the grander entries in the new MCU that's moving.
Forward.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We got Doomsday coming out. We got Fantastic Four coming out, and it ties in perfectly without getting up too much. Like yeah, go see it. Thunderbolts 8.5. Titus Peoples from review. Boom.
Okay.
Um, what's next on the slate?
Oh, shout out to the drop. It's called Drop. The movie Drop. Shout
Oh,
out to
Drop.
Drop too. Drop was pretty good.
oh, drop the new Blumhouse shit.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay.
is that I don't think that's Blumhouse. Oh, it is.
I think it is Blumhouse.
Bro, I've been so disappointed in Blumhouse, bro.
I think they did a decent job.
All right, cool.
And shout out to the dude like her date. Yo, I really feel like he could play Nathan Drake, bro. Like on from Uncharted, the Uncharted series.
Yeah,
I really feel like he could play Nathan Drake, bro.
maybe, my nigga.
Like I hope some fucking genius out there come up with like, yo, you're Nathan Drake, and I'm gonna put millions of dollars into you because he's
Mm,
perfect, bro.
my
Him,
nigga
him,
Cutters.
Nathan Drake, and the dude that played in the that played was like the scene photographer like with like in Spider Man. What's his name? I forgot.
Um,
See
Uh,
what time.
Jonah.
Jonah.
You're talking about
He's the older dude.
Oh, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like he could be. We could probably find someone better, but I feel like for the most part he would be a really good one because of his voice.
All
But
right, cool. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Okay, so it is Blumhouse. Shout out to Blumhouse. Jason Blum. Oh, Michael Bay.
Uh-oh.
Platinum Dunes and Blumhouse. Okay, shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all
it was
collab.
all right. It was all right,
Shout
bro.
out, yo. I'm gonna have to go slide and see that, man. And get a little
Yeah,
Alright.
weekend of action. Go see that.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Cause
Alright.
Blumhouse, man, like for a second, man, I can't keep defending y'all, man. Like y'all started off the year fucked up with that Wolfman bullshit. Y'all did. Talk about y'all for that bullshit, bro.
I feel like if this film was in like a different era, like people would be praising it.
What drop?
Drop, yeah, people would
Oh,
be praising it, but it's just like a old concept. But they did pretty good with it.
mm.
Did pretty good.
With the whole phone thing and all
Yeah, it
that.
was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Like
It was way more fire than that car shit.
oh, with
Bill
yeah,
Skarsgård.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out
Oh
to
yeah.
yo, Bill Skarsgård is probably like one of the most hit and miss actors in Hollywood, bro.
I'll be honest with you, man. He hasn't. Oh, he hit once. You know what
It
I'm saying? Yeah,
Good
he
hit.
hit once.
It
Well,
was.
there was an actor who used to be a hit and miss, but Cutter likes him now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. That's
So
right,
I like.
nigga. Be
I think
Jordan.
I think Bill Skarsgård needs to be in a movie where he plays a twin that gets bit by a vampire. Then Cutter like him, like what I mean. Who knows, long easy.
No, no, no. I like I
Who
said, bro. I can't hate on Michael B. Jordan, bro. Like he did a fantastic job, bro.
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, bro. The streets said, bro. The
His
streets said you ready for that Oscar, bro.
he set it up, yo,
Yo, the streets said
bro.
Ryan Coogler ready for that
Ryan
Oscar,
Coogler,
bro.
he set it
Word.
ablaze, bro. Like
And the
it's
war.
like one. It's like the one time, not the one time, but it's like very rare where you see a movie, an action movie like that, and it's getting all its praise, and you be like, yeah, I
Oh
fuck with it.
wow. I thought he was gonna say this is the one time I was speaking so much shit and I was actually wrong. Like what I mean? Hey, like
Wait,
man.
hold on, hold on,
I
hold on.
mean, I thought he was gonna say that.
This is a lot of nut
The
hugging, bro.
problem is that there is problems with sinners.
Yeah,
There's definitely problems with sinners. It's not perfect, right?
yeah,
But it's a very entertaining movie.
Have you seen it yet?
yeah. It's not.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. But it's definitely stuff. But when I saw it for the second time and understood like the vampire lore,
Yeah,
I was like, okay, this is a really good movie.
yeah. The Christians coming through Ireland, walling them up, and then my son had to get away.
Yeah, yeah,
Word.
Bro, he created a whole folklore that he don't even realize, bro. Cause we could see a movie about that. The Christian vampires coming to wild them up, and then the Irish against the Christian. That's one movie right there.
Southern Gothic vampire movies. I
Word.
mean, what's his face? Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt kind of did the same thing already, though.
Yeah, well, Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah. This is just from a different perspective.
I would have liked to see like if Stack and Smoke come in town and they're already vampires and like they become like
Mm.
vampire hunters. Like I thought that would have been pretty interesting too.
And then Wesley Snipes says, "Turn this shit off."
So,
At this point, man, like I'ma just say it, like, and I know a lot of niggas gonna say I'm tweaking. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, y'all already got one vampire joint in the bag. Michael B. Throw the black trench coat on, get the crazy haircut, throw the shades on. Do what you gotta do, gang.
see,
Do
that's
what
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying,
do,
bro.
gang.
You're going too far, man. You're
Bro,
going too
cause
far, man.
Kevin and Bob Iger already pulled the plug on the Blade shit.
And that's fine.
Yeah, but why?
That's
Yeah,
perfectly
exactly. But
fine.
Wesley Snipes, you can't. Nobody else would be Blade, bro.
So like you mean to tell me there's not one black actor right now that you
No,
think that could be Blade?
no.
And you know I kind of respect it.
Wesley Snipes is a martial artist and a good actor. It's not a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. We're
No,
not
It's not a
saying
lot of them,
Michael
bro.
Jai White
right.
could do it.
You
Not a
right.
lot of them, bro.
Cut a butter right.
It's
Cut
not a
Mm.
lot of them.
butter is right. So this is
The
how
only
much
person that I can see playing it is
so
what's
who
that
plays
nigga name?
Spawn?
Yeah, I can
Michael Jai
see him
White.
I
playing it.
literally just said that, and it's just
Yeah,
like he's a much better fighter than he's an actor. I can tell you that right
Oh
now.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
he's just too. You know what I'm saying? Bulky. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
yeah. Well, I can't see
Like
Michael B. Jordan. I mean, I can't see Michael Jai White jumping in the air doing spinning hill kicks.
yeah,
My
I
nigga,
can't.
all you need to do is get the right wardrobe department. That's
He need to lose weight. He need to lose a lot of weight.
you don't think he could do that too?
Cause I might even go front. Blade is like he not like no frail body nigga.
Yeah.
Like he like you if like he was like a little bit more swollen. No, I'm being dead
Yeah, yeah,
serious.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like
He's not.
you're like Blade ain't no super Aki
Yeah,
black nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he ain't no like what's my son name?
Kimbo Slice.
Word, yeah, he not like no Kimbo
yeah.
Slice ass
He's not.
nigga.
Yeah. So that's the problem
There
with
should be a Kimbo Slice vampire.
He, yo, let me tell you something. If Kimbo Slice was alive right now, he'll probably be in mad action shit right now, bro.
Or punching real actors out by accident and get a bunch of lawsuits.
Word, I know the insurance on that set gonna be higher than the cut Kimbo, god damn it, you did it again. Knocking nigga and sleeping on set because he come on and knocked him the fuck out. So this is the Mother's Day episode.
Yes, it is. So
So
we
we will be talking about fictitious mothers.
yeah.
Mothers on screen. Big screen, small screen. Long music. What mother do you like on a small screen and on a big screen?
Uh Sarah Connor, from the Terminator series.
She was wilding them up. Definitely protecting her
Yo,
baby.
bro.
Yeah.
Someone like you would definitely pick Sarah fucking Connor, bro.
You don't like Sarah Connor?
Terminator, bro. She was what? Bro, for her. Yo, she was letting that off for her son, boy. What?
Yeah, but you have to understand the circumstances are like desperate. This is literally the end of the world that she has to prep.
The word.
And they tried to kill her the first time, and it's like this is a constant thing always at the nexus of her life. She is literally
Right.
the nexus of that.
So that's on the big screen.
Yeah.
Give me a small screen, moms.
I don't know, Marge Simpson.
God damn it, stole my answer.
You know,
Wait, you like Marge? Yeah, I like Marge because like I feel like Marge is like the smartest person in the house.
I don't know about the smartest, but I think she's definitely like the backbone of everything. Cause
Oh me. Oh me. Bro. With the shit, bro. Like yo, Marge put up with a dumb nigga, bad son,
word,
egotistical daughter, and a wild ass grandfather, bro. Like she
yes.
been through a lot, bro.
Got the twins.
Two two twin sisters that you ain't never see with no man. They probably both. No, we ain't trying to get canceled, but you know. Yeah, like like yo, I ain't never seen them with no niggas. So hey,
Selma has tried.
she has.
Hattie, they did something fucked up with her. They tried to give her a lesbian relationship and revealed that the person that she was talking to was a trans woman, and then she was transphobic, and it was just like, yep, there's that Simpsons writing showing again.
Word, shout out to the Simpsons. All right. Now my TV mom. I'm gonna go TV mom first.
Okay.
Dark skin Aunt Vivian.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Dark skin Aunt Vivian was no joke. Dark skin Aunt Vivian is the mom's kind of mom. Like that's my kind of mom. So like you feel me? Come
Absolutely.
home, introduce my friends. Yo, this is my Aunt Viv. Yo, she's my kind of mom.
That's a
And then
fact.
she had that dance episode where she was hitting them dance moves.
Oh
Yeah.
That's
man,
my
classic,
shit. That's my
classic.
episode.
That's when they're really taking her character development seriously
Word.
and allowed Janice to be like a real actress and a real character on that screen. It's a shame they kicked her off for being a mom in real life. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of
Oh,
like
and I
big
got
screen
one more.
moms.
And I got my big screen mom now. This might not be a typical mom that y'all would pick,
I got you.
but she's still a mom nevertheless. Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela, yo, this guy.
I was not trying to put any terrible moms in there, but I understand why. Because, like, she genuinely loves her son, which is why she did that.
Bro, any mother, bro, she's one of the few. I'm not saying she right, but I understand. She fall in
Yeah.
that category.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? She got lumped up. Gray sweat on, head gone,
Yeah.
thrown on a shrine. Jason popped up 13, 13 movies later, still ain't catch them niggas. Like, yo, bro, like, yo, this nigga is a terrible son. I would have been wilding on Kim Christian. I would have went after the people who did what they did, bro. But like, I ain't
Or,
fucking with people who ain't have shit to do with do. I'm just passing through.
yeah, it's trauma. He's just passing on trauma. She was very ideal for, like, Reaganomics moms, though.
Jason, do it for me. And did y'all know that it's not it's the composer
This,
took the first two syllables of kill and ma and merged them to left and then merged them. So it's not what the fuck is it? It's
yeah.
little
Yeah.
fun fact for y'all
Oh wow,
niggas.
wow,
Yeah,
wow.
it's supposed to be
That's
like kill,
crazy.
kill, mommy.
Yeah, so
Because she would do the same thing in her real voice. She's like, kill, mommy, kill, talking
yeah.
to herself.
But like shout out to Pamela Voorhees, wilding niggas up with the gray sweater on.
I thought it was like turquoise.
Nah, it was definitely a gray sweater. She was She was tweaking on him.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely was. What about you, Cutter?
My son was
How
special.
about me?
And y'all let them drown.
So for my, so for the big screen, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody gonna understand. Shout out to Mrs. Incredible. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Miss Incredible. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I think everybody understands when I say Miss Incredible.
yo. Shout out to
Shout
Mr. Incredible.
out to her. You know,
Double cheeked up on a Sunday afternoon. What's wrong with
lot
her,
of,
bro?
lot of, lot of,
You know what I mean? Like I went kid,
lot of
he went
sticky,
perverse.
lot of sticky nights. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
A lot of sticky
It's a
nights.
sticky one, mate. It's a sticky one, mate.
I wish y'all could see my face. Hold on, hold
It's a
on.
sticky one, mate.
Shout out to this incredible. You know what I'm saying? For the big screen. And I think everybody else gonna understand this one. You know, shout out to Dex's mom. You know,
Caked up
that's
another
my
cake.
favorite one.
Another caked up girl. Bro,
That's my favorite one right there,
them
man.
animators knew what they was doing. Y'all whole ass niggas knew what y'all was doing.
It was such a perfect setup too, because you got her and you got like his like dorky
Word.
father.
And we all
Mm.
know, yo, bro, listen, no disrespect to any of my friends, bro. But bro, some of y'all moms, OD fire. OD fire. If I was a dirtbag, oh man, y'all be in trouble. Some of y'all moms, OD fire. I ain't never seen nothing that's 55, 56 look that good. I'm like, God damn.
Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
Word. Thank God I'm not a
Miss
but thank God
Parker.
I'm a devoted Christian man who do not
Fuck his
have
friend's moms.
temptational eyes for my man's moms. Cause if I did, some of y'all niggas would be in trouble. Cause a lot of y'all moms see me and be like, Titus, you lost all that weight. You look so handsome. I'm like, I know, I know. You
and,
keep playing.
and also, in all seriousness, shout out to the Parkers, Monique.
Monique,
Shout out to her, man.
good TV mom, big joint.
Great TV mom.
Word.
Great TV mom.
Mm, mm, mm.
Shout out to the other TV moms. Harriet Winslow,
Mrs.
fire
Huxtable.
TV mom.
Mrs. Huxtable.
Mrs. Huxtable, Felicia Rashad, OD. Oh, bro, I would have been at the. See, Theo, if you was my man's, I'll be at the crib every day. I been there. Is Cliff here? Oh no, I call him Cliff because you know that's my dog. But like, hi, Mrs. Huxtable. You look amazing today. Like, you need help in the kitchen?
Oh, and shout out to the mom from Jungle Fever who had to deal with Samuel Jackson crackhead. shout, out, shout out to the mom.
Why?
Shout out to grandma, man. Shout out to
Shout
grandma.
out to her, bro. Cause
Why?
she
Because she
put
was
up a lot with
enabling.
she put up a lot with Samuel. I don't know the name of the character because I didn't want to say actress name, but
Yeah.
I didn't know the name of the character. Shout out
Yo,
to
she went through a lot with Gator, man.
Yes.
Coming to the house, dancing, asking, what the fuck is wrong
Yo,
with
that's
you?
a classic scene, bro. A
And shout out to
classic.
Granddad for putting that nigga out his misery. Dumbass nigga. Come in my house dancing.
See,
After I
that would have
told
get
you
a
not to
great
come back.
Father's Day. You should have waited for Father's Day.
Oh, word. Yeah. Oh, wait till Father's Day. Oh, I'm wilding on Father's Day.
Ah,
I'm wilding on Father's Day. Because there's so many great dads, bro. On the big screen and on the small screen, bro. Like, yo,
Jesus
shout out to
Christ.
the mothers, man. Shout out to
This
the
guy.
mothers. Bro, you know we not lying though, bro. She came, bro, son came in the crib, asking for shit. She tried to put him up.
Yeah, you had to deal with it. You had to deal with a fucking crackhead, bro.
Yeah, and she was enabling him. That's not good.
Bro, cause she love her baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
baby, bro.
That she love her baby. She love her baby. But granddad wasn't, he said, bro, I told you not to come back here. Pow.
Read him a, read him a. He did like that was like old school. Read him like a scripture or something. Read him like
Word.
some type of scripture.
Where he said a scripture.
Dogged him.
That nigga, bro.
Something of heaven.
Word.
not sent him to heaven. I'm weak.
Bro, should never came to my house with that fentanyl. Fuck is wrong with you? I told you not to come back.
Tell mama I smoked the TV.
I
Yo,
think the
bro.
worst one was probably Jada Pinkett Smith and What was that movie? Menace to Society?
Nah, bro.
The
Now we gonna talk
worst
about the
mom
worst
ever.
moms. The worst moms ever. And it's so funny that you said this. Monique, best TV mom. Monique, Precious.
Oh, worst mom. Yeah, that was.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking God, bro.
yeah. Absolutely,
The
absolutely.
worst mom in cinema history, bro.
Mm, mm, mm. I wasn't going to bring that one up, but I know why.
Bro, the worst mom in cinema history, bro.
What about Viola Davis and Antoine Fisher?
Oh yeah, she was tweaking too.
Yeah, she literally was his whole motivation for him to better his life, and she was just a deadbeat mom. I've met a real deadbeat mom before.
It's
It's
nasty
painful.
work, man. Like,
Nasty work.
bro, like the one person that's supposed to,
Yeah, you ever saw House of Pain?
yeah, House of Pain.
She was a bad mom too.
Word,
She was
bro.
dead
Mm,
as
Like,
a
mm,
crackhead.
mm.
Yo, she
Yeah.
played one of the best crackhead. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. She was good. That boy good.
Marshall, Marshall, you dropped me a hat like it's not a creative character method into playing a crackhead. You have to go to Lexington Avenue to observe him first.
Nigga, you act like I've never been in East 125th Street before. I take the green line all the time.
So then, like, you know what it is to be a crackhead. See, that's why I'm saying, and just to get back off a topic real quick, bro, we got this stupid ass fucking conversation online. 100 niggas versus one gorilla. Y'all doing the wrong niggas, bro. 100 crackheads against that one gorilla, he's finished.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm calling the crackheads. Fuck these regular niggas. Fuck a wrestler. Fuck Kimbo Slice. Fuck Terry Crews. All them diesel niggas. I'm calling 100 of the most crackiest crackheads I know. Led by my dog, the Eastside crackhead. Calling
Yes,
Eastside. He gonna lead them. He gonna lead them into the march like 200, bro.
it's funny. I had that same exact conversation.
Oh, crackhead niggas beating the dog shit out that gorilla, bro.
Yeah, they have something to
Crackhead
live
niggas
for.
get out of cars and get up.
I
What
know.
the fuck a punch from a gorilla gonna do to a crackhead?
Mm.
Bro, crackheads just keep on coming. Like, you ever seen a zombie film? Drop them, they get back up and keep coming. Why do you think they call it Eastside Zombie Man, bro?
Oh my
So
fucking
it was.
god.
I was coming from somewhere else, man. And it was this crackhead on 125th Street, bro. I don't know what he was smoking, bro, but that nigga was just dead. He was so happy, bro. Like he was doing backflips and everything, yo, bro.
Bro,
He
that shit.
was so. I've never seen a crackhead so happy in my life, bro.
And Cutter, I'm such
Son,
a good crackhead observer. I know what happened.
what happened?
He probably hit the crack, and the crack hit his vein. It probably got in his vein good. See,
It
because when
was
they
no
first hit it,
music, bro.
because when they first hit it, it takes some time, especially the cut of the crack. If it's pure and it hit the vein quickly, oh, them some of the most dancingest niggas in the world, bro.
He was son, bro. He was so happy, bro.
Smiling from ear to ear, wasn't he?
Bro,
Come on, I know my crackheads, bro.
And I
I'm
cannot
like
believe.
a, I'm like, I'm like a, I'm like a scientific observer of the crackheads, bro. I could do a National
I
Geographics,
knew you were gonna say that.
bro. I could do some National Ge. On 121st Street, we have Pookie here. It is 6 in the morning. He's digging in the garbage. He's biting to bite into that bit in English. Make thing from McDonald's. He's waiting for the Metro North the train to come because he knows when them people come downstairs, he'll be able to ask for several dollars. And them dollars will be
Why?
used for the crack. Come on, I know my crackheads, bro.
Why?
My National Geographic, Cracky Tales, narrated by Titus Peoples.
Oh,
Coming soon, man. 2 o'clock in the morning, National Geographic.
yeah, exactly. 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's wild. That is absolutely wild.
One nigga was doing a low B one
He
time.
was cooking?
He was doing a low B one time, bro. It's
Oh,
going
man.
crazy, bro. I was like, crack was hitting,
Nah, man, shout out to my crack. Well, I don't know no crackhead niggas. I'm about to say shout out to my crackhead.
bro.
I'm fucking with no crackhead Nah, I'm like, I know about two.
No, it's funny.
Nah,
I
I
got
know.
this fucked up story, bro.
I know about
so,
two.
On Friday,
so
I
we,
actually was hanging out with a
so,
crackhead going back home.
so my father, right? My father knew this homeless dude, right? So, so he got hit by a car one day, right? So, so my father, he got so happy because he thought he was gonna make some money. You know, like the suit, the city or whatever. So he did everything in his power, bro. He took that nigga to a fucking like a fire hose and made him wash up, got him new clothes, a new suit, so he could so he could take him so he could basically like take him to suit, but it just didn't work out, man. I
Bro,
just thought that shit was so funny, bro. Shout out
bro,
to my pops, bro.
bro, shot. Yo, bro, but like we laughing at crackheads, but crackheads are the most versatile people in the world, bro.
I was just having a discussion with one on
Them niggas
Friday.
fix cars, play basketball, um, do your homework for you. Like, bro, them niggas is smart, bro. If you give enough crack to a crackhead, bro, them niggas is damn near Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four.
That would be funny, like a crackhead AI, a crackhead chat GPT software. That should be funny, bro.
Like you ask him a question and be like, you didn't pay me, you drop a deposit of the crack and be like, okay, now I could get to work. Nah, but shout out to the crackheads around the world, man. Bro, we need everybody in the world, bro. We need all different kind of people in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody makes the world go around, bro.
I know.
Like we need different people. Like we need the long measies. We need the Titus. We need the cutters to laugh at everything. But like we need the crackheads, bro. Like, bro, crackheads restore the order, bro. Crackheads make you grateful too. Because
I,
when all else fails, when you think your life is bad, on the east side there's a crackhead underneath that train, pipe in his mouth. You gotta still got a bed to sleep in. And I'm not even making fun of the crackheads, but like, yo, shout out to them though.
had a conversation with a Caucasian crackhead on 157th Street at 2 in the morning
Now look
on
at that.
Friday.
Now look at that. You shaking your head. But you met the most unique crackhead of them all, a Caucasian crackhead? I don't know
Yes,
a Caucasian crackhead, bro.
they're everywhere. You just have to.
Where?
You can go to the Port Authority.
Oh, right. I don't even be on the Port Authority side like that. So
I
like,
met a homeless couple, bro. I was walking. They was both sleeping together on the floor. I was like,
bro,
I've never
don't
seen them.
nobody love each other more than two crackheads, bro.
Bro, I've never seen them before in my life, bro. That was like 10 years ago.
I just saw a crackhead clapping some cheeks on a highway in a video. IG, and it's just like
Son,
that's how you know.
I bet each clap just made like a stench. They made like a force field of stench just around. It's like a force field, bro. Oh,
That's bitch. But shout out to the crackheads of the world. But like, yo, listen, speaking of the crackheads, bro, you would have thought the crackheads was on the train, how dangerous the trains are now, bro.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear last week about the grown ass man who got raped by another grown ass man on the train?
No,
yeah.
I didn't hear about that. I heard about someone fucking a corpse on a train.
Yo, even worse, bro. Like, what the fuck is going? Yo, MTA, what's going on, gang? Like, yo, bro. And then like, I'm trying to be as nice about this as possible, bro. There is no fucking way another grown ass man is allowing another grown ass man to do lewd sexual acts on him on the train, bro. Without putting up a fight. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It
Maybe
ain't
he was off. It could have been off.
so like they both was off. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I hate to be the guy, but like, yo, bro, there's no way a nigga's taking my head and doing lewd acts. Pause.
And
Taking my
scraping
head,
your
yeah,
throat.
taking my head is crazy.
He
Pause.
he grabbed you by the face and scraped your throat. Is what you meant to say. Did
Pause.
the tonsil
That
scraper.
sound too graphic.
Yo, this nigga long one.
Yeah,
This
yo.
nigga long one.
You see, you got a gag reflex, boy.
Oh my lord, bro. What is wrong with him?
I don't know, bro.
Show me how you brush your teeth.
What? All right, man. Like, yo, when is the next time we gonna see you?
Fire for that.
Fire for that. Dragon Ball. Fire for that. He like Dragon Ball. All right, next topic.
Nah, I want to give some shout out to more mom characters before we end this topic because that was awful. That was an awful transition that we jumped from a few moms to sexualizing them and then going to crackheads. We're gonna talk about some real moms. Like first, the mom from Brave. You saw Brave?
Brave is a fire movie.
Exactly. And she became a bear and still loved her daughter after, having to go through that transition and having to.
Shout out to Long Easy getting us back on track, man. Because sometimes, bro, like me and Cutter, if we get in the groove, we be on bullshit sometimes.
Nah, for a word.
It happens. But shout out to Long Easy to being the mass medium, the mass balance. See, look, he's out crackhead. Like, you see? He's the balance. He's the balance, bro. Long Easy, I love you, bro.
Yo, bro, what is going on, man? What are y'all talking about over there,
I'm a
man?
crackhead for trying to make sure the Mother's Day episode is positive to good moms.
Nah.
He just playing.
I know. I'm making sure we have that logic for everybody.
Bro.
So this becomes a meme in his future.
Bro,
his fans are gonna remember this.
We about 50 episodes in. We done bypassed the whole idea logic. We talking about some bullshit on this show already.
We talk about bullshit every single stream.
So trust me, them niggas at this point, they know they watch this, they in for some bullshit. But like, shout out to Long Widow, bro, for getting us back on track though. Like, I'm being for real. Talk about the moms, man.
There's Mrs. Gump from Forrest Gump. She was the most faithful and loyal and had stuck by his side as long as she could, doing everything to provide for her son.
Bro, she let the principal clap her yeeks, bro, so he could get into a good school. That's real shit.
Yes, that was amongst the many sacrifices that she had to make.
Moms ain't even out here like that, bro. Like, yo, y'all just out here throwing the coochie to Chipotle workers for like lunch and shit like that. Like, yo, throw the yeeks so your kid can get into a good school.
Exactly. The next mom I want to talk about is the mother from Scarface. She tried her hardest. Unfortunately, both her son and her daughter went off on the wrong path, but you saw her in the beginning and you could tell that she really meant for them to have a better life. They moved to the United States and they were trying. Tony didn't want to listen, and his sister was just all infatuated as soon as he got to the United States.
Bet. Now I'm about to get serious for a second. Time for me to get serious now. Shout out to all the mothers who have lost their children to the streets.
Oh yeah.
Yo, bro, cause like y'all work very, very hard to try to keep your kids out the streets, but sometimes it's just something greater and more loud in their mind calling them to the streets. But y'all did that. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen parents work very, very hard to keep their kids, their sons, in positive atmospheres and keep positive people in their lives and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
shout out to all the mothers that has lost their child to the streets and streetist activities. Like, you do not go unseen. And from the studio Ultimate Class, we love y'all, man.
Absolutely. And finally,
Get serious for a second.
I would like to end my list with the mother from The Shining.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all forgot about that one.
Yeah.
As much as y'all love Kubrick and King, y'all forgot about her. She had to defend herself from her crazy ass husband, save her cognitively impaired child because he was dealing with his psychic powers and had no way of understanding that.
Word.
And the actress got traumatized on that set. So, again, shout out to the moms that had to deal with, shit like that.
And one more mom we gotta recognize. The wife from Rocky, bro.
Adrian.
Bro, to put up with her son and Sylvester Stallone, bro. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
No word.
Absolutely.
But shout out to the mother from Baby Boy too. Shout out to her, bro. Yeah, he showed us a lot.
Word. Shout out to her, man.
She had a nice little garden. And despite the fact that she was a divorcee,
she definitely had a nice little garden.
Yeah, she definitely did have a nice little garden.
I've
My
seen.
nigga Ving Rhames was hopping right through it like a bunny. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Shout out to
he definitely has.
Jody. Jody.
She managed to find love regardless of her age that we don't have like a very clear description of, but it's just, she was able to remain in her femininity
Yeah,
in her elder years. And, eventually Jody got on his own shit and didn't have to live with his mom's riding a bike at night anymore.
yeah.
And then he hooked up with Paul Walker. They started racing cars and shit. Went to space. Jody started doing good for himself, right? Yo, if Jody ain't meet Paul Walker, he'll still be at the crib with his moms. That's all I'm saying.
No word.
Yes, and then Jody started fighting robots that came from outer space.
Right, because he didn't listen into the CIA program. See, Jody got his shit together after a while. Shout out to Jody, man.
We gotta think about like the his like a alternative. We gotta think about like the Bride of Chucky.
Tiffany was a good mom too, though. Like, if we want to be honest, Tiffany was a good mom too.
I mean,
But listen, Tiffany stuck with crazy ass Chucky,
yeah,
raised a child that was having gender and crisis and issues and stuff like that.
yeah,
Two crazy dynamics, bro. Shout out to Jennifer Tilly, man. Shout out to Tiffany, man. Shout out to them, bro.
yeah. She didn't take out her issues on her kid. She was still very much a devoted
Oh, and one more
mom.
honorable mention, gang. I don't know her name. Put it in the chat, guys. The mother ape from Tarzan, the Disney joint.
Mm, mm.
100.
No, I
What?
can't.
100, bro.
What?
100. 100, gang. Bro, when that nigga Kurt check pulled up, it was like, oh, nah, we not doing it. She said, nah, nigga, we doing this. Fuck is you mean? This is your baby now, bro. So what? He white and
Yes,
got blue eyes. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm on. That's what you gonna be on.
yeah. She said, "I don't see color."
On this set, shout out to Disney for being.
Progressive with the monkey.
Could we say that's the first woke animated Disney movie?
If you want to see them as humans, then yeah. All they did was just give her a human personality because it's a movie. She's still a gorilla.
And shout out to my nigga Phil Collins, man. Fire soundtrack. You'll be in mine.
You
That shit is fire, bro. I might download that to hear that shit on the train when I go home, bro. Cause
should
y'all think
sing
I
that
be on
out
the
loud on
train.
the train.
Y'all think I be on the train, and when y'all see me, y'all think I be listening to Little Dirk and NBA YoungBoy. Secret is out. I be listening to Disney music, nigga. Mulan, nigga. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. What y'all know about that heat? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Be a man, you must be strength at the fan. That's my shit.
They should make a Yeet remix of that.
Yeet will body that.
Hell yeah. Shut up the man. Hanging up with Mulan, shaking the cats, making the best. Look at the.
I put Uzi on a remix.
Hell yeah.
All right, bet. So that was our mothers. I know it was a little messy, but guess what? Kids make a mess, and mothers are there to clean it up. You see what I did there, guys?
Yes.
You can count on Titus to save the episode. I swear to God, you can. Long easy. Next topic.
We wanted to talk about the issues with tariffs and filmmaking now that Trump has made that tweet about how we're gonna try to make films great again.
Bro, we need the international market though. He's bugging, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bro,
absolutely.
if our movies cost 50,000 to make, then basically all our movies are gonna flop then.
That would make a lot of sense. It's funny. Yesterday, one of the actors we were working with, Eddie, he was talking about how basically all of Hollywood runs basically as like a laundering process, even like when it comes to overseas money. So like the ticket sales pay for everything, like the makeup, the effects, like all of it comes right back. So you're not really making that much money to begin with in comparison to how much you're spending. It's just like the money's always in motion.
And this is why we need the OG. See, the OG should have heard that. It's Big Steve. Somebody should have went over there and be like, yo, bro, I'm flying out there to come talk to you so I could give you a blueprint on how this film industry money work. Cause you can't do that, bro.
Absolutely.
Because like you gonna jam us up.
The thing is though, I feel like this won't necessarily affect like small
Of course, not like the
indie.
indie niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
not.
know,
It's gonna affect
No.
most of like the
this would be the best time for the indie niggas if you ask
exactly.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah. Well, American.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like half of what it is like you have to shoot on location because that's really where the tariff thing might be an issue.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And someone like Tom Cruise, for instance, who always does his shit in camera and will always be in like a legit location, he would have to deal with that. And certain locations like Australia, those are easier and cheaper to film at, but like
Mm.
You putting the tariff on shit now, man.
yeah. So it's just like extra expenses that have to be put into getting things in and out of the country, as well as the stuff that we're gonna be able to see from overseas, because
Word, bro. Cause
European
And
like,
movies
hopefully they
be
make
lit.
some more fire. You know what I'm saying? Some more fire shit now. So
bro,
they
we
gotta pay more
need
money.
movies
Yeah.
to be international locations because I do not want to see James Bond running on 125th Street. I want to see him sliding down the Eiffel Tower, doing some fly shit like that.
Yeah.
My nigga, James Bond sliding across the carpet, knocking down over a Hot 97 mixtapes and shit. Want to see that shit, bro? Not me. Him
Assorting with
fighting on
toilets and
top of the
crew.
Apollo. Come on, bro. I want to see that shit, bro.
Yes. And he gets the cane dragging him off the stage.
Tyrone, give me the flash drive. It is over. Nah, nigga. No, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I feel like Trump is wild, bro.
And then,
Yeah.
But that's your boy though, right?
never, 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 never. Don't do that.
Carter voted for him.
Never. Don't do that.
Carter got MAGA
He
stickers
tired.
upstairs.
Nah,
He
never.
got tired.
Never. Some bugging, bro. How you trying to get rid of NPR? Ain't want to get rid of PBS, bro. How the fuck are these little niggas gonna learn now, bro?
Yeah. It's
You ain't
wild.
go, Elmo. What the fuck Elmo do to you?
Yeah. This is a song. La la la. A
Niggas
song.
ain't gonna be watching Caillou no more.
Facts.
Dragon Tales, Cyber Traces, bro. We all grew up watching that shit, bro.
Yep.
And he wished on the dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Come on,
Ball
bro.
head like Caillou. Like
Like
Caillou.
I,
Swag, swag. We're like Caillou.
Caillou.
Swag, swag, swag.
I'm just a kid that's for something.
Hey.
I've got to say you, I'm
Kai.
Caillou. Come
Yeah.
on.
Pause of that. Pause. Fire for that.
Every
You said each day I suck them all.
Hey, yo, nah, did I?
You did say that. You did say that. It slipped out. You did say that. You did say that. Yes, you did, bro. You did say that shit. Fire for that.
Pause
Nigga
no homo if I did.
Yo,
Pause.
that was
Oh my god.
nasty word.
Bro, but
Nasty word.
niggas
Bro.
need to watch Arthur. Niggas need to watch Trump. There are 4-year-old kids being born every day. You know, I'm bugging. That's
4-year-old kids even born every day.
I mean, there are kids turning 4 every day, bro.
Yeah.
They need PBS, bro. You're bugging, bro. If anything, bro, Trump, if you want to do anything right now, anything, bring back $500 apartments, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? If anything, affordable housing, make affordable housing actually affordable fucking housing. Affordable housing, but the rent's still 1,200. How?
And you don't have to do much.
Like my
It
nigga,
could be
like you
kind
were
of like hotel, like those little small hotel rooms. You got bathroom,
type,
bed. Like yeah, little
bro.
desk.
This nigga woke
Five
up.
hundred
Yo,
bucks.
I don't think even Trump really wake up and know what his executive orders is going to be. He wake up to go pee 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what? I'm about to go fuck with PBS. Like he just doing shit now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? NPR. I don't like what them niggas said about me 2 years ago. Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Trump need to speak on the new Pope being a DEI hire.
Yo, shout out to the Pope. They don't let the GDs in the door. He from the rack.
Yes. And apparently he's Haitian too.
They
So,
don't let the GDs in the door. They don't let the GDs in the door. See, look, they locked up Dirk and they let the GDs in the door. Damn.
It's a damn
My
shame.
nigga Duck, he looking down like, we did it, my nigga. We did it, my nigga. We did it. We did it. We may not be in office, but shit, like we the most high praising niggas right now, bro. They don't let the GDs in the door.
We got a first president, now a pope.
Bro, crazy, bro.
It's
Nah, but
wicked.
shout out to the Pope, son. Chirac legend.
Big facts.
Yo, like I heard that like he told King Von to get dreads.
Blessed be his name. So saith the Pope.
Bro, I heard he looked at Von one day and said, yo, young nigga, come in. Them braids? Nah, get the dreads. No funny. That's what I heard.
I heard he handed him his first starter pistol and switch.
I
I
believe
said, go
that too.
baptize these niggas.
Bro, I heard he was the one that gave Jane Maine his slogan about doing your homework. Do your homework on the Pope giving Jane Maine his slogan, do your homework.
Homework. Facts.
Let's start there.
Big facts.
Do I need to go there? My nigga J Main. Shout out to that nigga. Yo, that's one funny nigga, bro. I swear to God, that nigga J Main funny nigga.
It's a fact.
Funniest shit I ever heard that nigga J Main said. Nigga was talking to Adam 22. He said, if my man's a homosexual, and if we all ahead of these sexuals, I would assume too I'm ahead of these sexuals. Bro, I laughed for 2 hours at that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, this nigga J Main is a fucking idiot, bro.
I forgot he said that stupid shit.
If we all ahead of these sexuals, I was crying. Do your homework on J Main not knowing how to say heterosexuals, ahead of the sexuals.
He said ahead of the sexuals.
If we all ahead of these sexuals, I'm like, yo. I was like, I don't know how Adam could have kept a straight face that whole time. I would have been on the floor, bro. Shout out to the Pope from Chicago, though.
Nah, shout out to you, man.
Mm.
So I got like a little. Well, I haven't make a. I tried to make like a mom's bracket with
Okay.
Chat GPT and stuff like that.
Sweet.
But I'm just gonna basically do it. We could just do like a quick verses, I guess.
Hell yeah.
To end the
Oh,
podcast off.
oh, what, the mom of all moms?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so I made like a mom's bracket of movies.
Oh,
and
shit.
Stuff like
Type
that.
shit. Yeah.
All right. So the first one we have Lois Wilkinson from Malcolm in the Middle
Mm.
Yeah.
versus let me see Rochelle Rock from Everybody Hates Chris.
Come on, everybody hates Chris for the win, bro.
That's not hard. That's not easy though. That's not easy.
Come on, bro.
What about you?
That's difficult just because, like, at the end of the day, you know, Chris Rock did become a person after that. Malcolm in the Middle is going to have, like, a good bias, but I'm gonna give it to Rochelle.
Yeah, I'm
Rochelle.
going to Rochelle.
Do you give it to Rochelle because of the acting, or you give it to Rochelle because of what?
I like her character.
Like a character better than Lois?
Hell yeah, bro. Cause her mom, I mean, like that mom is a real mom, bro. Like, y'all remember the episode?
She's a real black. So I understand what you're saying because she's like more relatable.
Yeah, or like she did real things that black moms do.
Yeah.
Like I remember the episode where like Chris thought he was grown and he was scrambling eggs. She goes, "You ain't buy that stove?" Like, and he goes, "Well, next time I buy the stove." He said he bought the eggs and the bacon and shit, but he ain't buy the pots and stuff like that. That's something that a real black mom would say. That's something that a real mom would say,
Yeah.
especially
I
after an
just give it
argument.
to
If you think
I
you're
give it
wrong,
to Lois slightly because I do feel like overall her character is slightly more more like genius. Like,
Hmm.
and I just think the dynamic of dealing with Malcolm in general, like dealing with a genius, and the way she was able to like still have some sort of like respect from him. I think that was like, I think that's pretty honorable. Like Rochelle, she acted brilliant too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But as a mom, she's 100% wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like she was, not saying she was terrible, but she was wrong a lot of the times. Like Lois, like she was more
Understanding.
Balanced,
not understanding, but she was just more
leveled.
leveled as a mom. Like she was way
Mm.
more leveled.
Yeah. And she definitely had a lot of chaotic kids too.
Yeah. Like, and she had different types of kids. It wasn't, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And they all did terrible. You know what I'm saying? All became so. Um. All right. So Rochelle Rock wins. Um. Okay. Lois from Family Guy versus Marge from The Simpsons.
Marge.
Oh man, now I'm gonna have to go Lois for this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go Lois, and the reason why I'm gonna go Lois, bro, again, like I said about Marge, it's a lot to be one of the smartest people in the house. Lois's house is filled with a bunch of fucking idiots. Outside of Stewie and the dog and
And still he's
Meg,
trying to kill her.
word, like you know what I mean, like you know,
And she still bag on Meg too.
yeah. So I'm going with Lois. Marge is cool. Her
So it's a tie. So I
homie,
gotta break the tie.
word, yeah. So who's
So for me, I would have to go with Lois only because what she had to deal with. Like she had to deal with a fucking lot more than Marge to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Marge did have idiots in the. I mean, there was idiots too. You know what I'm
yeah?
saying? Maybe except for like the little girl. I forgot her name. What's her name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll go with Lois though.
Okay.
Um. Okay, Florida Evans
Oh wow.
or Vivian Banks.
Which one?
The dark skin one.
Dark
The
skin
original
Vivian.
one. Yeah, yeah. Dark skin Vivian. You can't go to the other one.
Uh, it's fucked up because it's just like I know Florida Evans was supposed to be the top tier in that series, and they just kind of pushed her to the side. Um, I'm gonna go with Vivian.
Shout out to dark skin Vivian, man.
You going with Vivian too?
Yeah,
Y'all bugging, bro. Florida, bro. You know what she had to go through?
bro. Like
Florida.
I get it, but at the same time, bro, like dark skin Vivian had 3 kids of her own. Took in her nephew from Philly gang.
They was rich though.
She had 4 kids because she had like the baby.
She had Nikki, but after she took in Wilden.
Yeah.
So like yeah, but like
And
yeah,
she wasn't she was great. She was amazing. But then Florida,
Florida grew up in the trenches, man. Like
if we had to
Florida.
go to the trenches,
Yeah.
she raised two good boys who didn't get into any trouble, no gang, and then a good daughter as well who went to school.
And had the neighbor who was eating the cat
And
food.
then when her husband died, had to be the man in the fucking thing.
You know what, going Measy? I think we might have to read that shit. We
Like,
might have to read.
like, no, don't shot the Vivian because she's a classic. But Florida, bro, like
You
Florida,
know what? Now
like
that I think about it, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Florida just because of the trenches struggle. She grew up with a traditional trenches struggle. Black man die, gotta be the father and the mother type shit. So yeah, I'll give it to Florida.
Okay. All right.
okay. Let's see. Oh, Elastigirl or Dexter Mom.
Um, I'm gonna go Elastigirl, bro, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not for no pervy shit. Elastigirl, we talk about a dilemma. Imagine living a normal life for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, dickhead ass husband throws you back into the world of superheroism. Now you have to jump back in that bag. Now you have three kids that you were trying to protect from that. You're literally training them as you go. And I remember a quote from that film where she told Dash, like, these aren't like the guys on the Saturday morning cartoons. They will kill you. That's some real shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get that, but you have to remember, Dexter's mom didn't know that he was a genius, and when like they finally found out, and they all had to get in the Gundam suit, she was immediately with the shits already. There was no training involved. She was just like naturally gifted, regardless if that's just lazy writing or not. But she stepped up to the
She was
plate.
ready to ride for her son. I'll give her that too. But like, bro, just to be but look though, and like you said, Dexter had the Gundam suit though. Elastigirl, straight wig, spandex, and a fat ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
But also Dexter mom was she was a good mom, man. She was a good mom too though, bro.
She was, but shout out to Elastigirl. I'm sticking with Elastigirl because I'm looking at the severity of the situation.
I feel you. I'm still gonna go with Dexter mom slightly.
All right, bet so it's 2-1. That's cool. Shout
Um,
out to Dexter's mom, man.
all right. Okay. Um. Ooh, Sarah Connor from Terminator 2 or Molly Weasley from Harry Potter.
Sarah Connor, bro.
Sarah.
That was okay.
Sarah Connor, she was ready to let it fly, bro. She was
Word.
She was on her
She had a
bullshit.
big gun.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Claire Huxtable or let me see. What would be a good one? What would be a good one for Claire Huxtable?
Harry Winslow,
Harry Winslow. Okay, so Claire Huxtable or Harry Winslow.
Claire Huxtable.
It's definitely Claire, because like that's the only reason Harriet Winslow exists. Just to compete with the Cosbys.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I mean? But Claire, class act, beautiful black moms, raise beautiful kids.
Yeah.
I mean, so did Harry Winslow.
Nah, she raised a shallow daughter who manipulated her stalker into being
Yo, bro,
weirder.
and not for nothing,
And she left one of her kids upstairs and they never came back.
that wasn't her kid. That was Rachel's kid.
Yeah.
The other that other kid was Rachel.
Judy, Judy was
Oh, never mind.
nah, but look, yeah, but like, um, I kind of agree with Long Easy on this. Harriet, like your kid, what's his name? Can't fight for shit. He got jumped by the dragons, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
The shit out that nigga.
They spanked that
They spanked the
nigga.
shit. They thrashed the restaurant, and
They
then he come through the door and spanked the dog shit out that nigga Eddie.
Yes.
Eddie can't fight, and his dad a cop. Pathetic. Law Winslow, super shallow, and only wanted my son Steve for two reasons: when he turned to Stefan Arkell, and when my son was going to Sweden.
Yeah.
When he was off her, like, you know what? Fuck it. She don't want the kid. I'm gonna go slide off. Y'all be good. Now all of a sudden you want my son. Fuck you, Laura. So Claire Huxtable it is, man.
Oh, okay. Um, Peggy Bundy.
Mm-hmm. Married with children.
Peggy Bundy. What should I think with it? Oh, Peggy Bundy.
Hmm.
Who would be perfect for Peggy Bundy?
I think the mom from what was that show? Step by Step.
Yeah, it's step by step, I believe. Um,
Um, Susan Summers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the mom from Step by Step because
I
she
got
raised a good family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Like everybody was cool, copacetic type shit, mixed family type shit.
Yeah,
I think Peggy Bundy did what she can,
she did
she
what she
could.
could, but she has a bunch of her whole family is a bunch of
Yeah,
assholes.
exactly.
Basically, like a bunch of dead cats.
Ow.
I'll go with Peggy.
Hmm.
I'll go with Peggy.
All right, you have to definitely put what's her face from King of the Hill in there too.
Oh, King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I saw her, but it's like, who would I put her with?
The mom from Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with the mom from Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
Over
Over Peggy from King of the Hill.
Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
Because Peggy fell out of a plane, survived, relearned how to walk, speaks terrible Spanish, but still, managed to remain a teacher until she started doing real estate and was like floating on that too.
Mm.
And she was doing like the newspaper column too.
So she was working. She was putting in that work,
Yeah.
working her legs and working her mind.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
And had to make sure like her husband was like on track.
Yeah, that cause that nigga was dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Hmm. Sorry, Bobby.
I'm still thinking about how Eddie got washed by the drink.
Yeah.
That nigga got, bro. They beat the dog shit out that nigga Eddie. How your pops
Yeah,
get
that's
cut?
probably one of the worst beatings I've ever. Well, not I've ever on TV.
Okay, I was gonna say you seen a worse beating in real life.
Bro, and the writing for that scene was just so funny. Like, cause they're all in the restaurant looking
Yeah.
around. I think one of the kids says, "Oh my goodness, can it get any worse?" This nigga come through the door. I think it can. Busted lip, looking dumb as shit. Torn shirt. Eddie, what happened? The dragons.
Kind of dumbass gang name was that?
Uh,
Somebody got beat up too, right? Somebody else got beat up in a TV series, right?
who else got washed?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like Steve was in a boxing match at one point.
Damn. Any
Um,
more moves you got though?
Nah. I don't got any more ones. But I want to do like I actually want to do like a huge bracket, like
Yeah,
a real bracket. I
yeah.
just gotta create it.
yeah. So we going mom for mom. The mom for mom bracket, bro.
Yeah.
Comment moms
But
that you
I'm gonna
know.
tell you, the definitive, if you could choose one definitive TV mom, who is it going to be?
Shit. Um,
Because I got the mom of all moms. And y'all not even thinking on the level I'm thinking. Once I drop her name, you're going to be like, oh shit, why I ain't think of that? Go ahead.
uh, the only mom that's coming to my mind is the mom from American Dad, and that's not a good choice. I was just watching the episode where she became a pyromaniac because Stan wanted to drive the fire truck so badly. It was actually wild how quickly she was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to just burn shit." What about you, Q?
For me, like I said, like the mom from Malcolm in the Middle, like watch this, like that's one of my favorite series like ever. Like was one of my favorite series, and just watching her as a kid,
Yeah,
like I was like, wow, like I've just never, you know what I'm saying, like like she was just so unique. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got her name right. And I wasn't mixing up her.
She was just so unique the way she parented, and
Okay.
even though it was like a dysfunctional family, like you can tell that they respected her. Like it was one episode where she got embarrassed. Like I think it was like a I don't know if it was a family reunion. I think it was a family reunion. And she got really embarrassed. Like someone said like a joke to her.
Mm-hmm.
And oh no. What happened was it was a photo shoot and they didn't tell her that they was taking a photo. So she missed the photo shoot. and they did it on purpose,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
So she just like as she's like storming in a room, everyone's following her. And when they realized that something happened to her, they like decided to do like some type of prank on the whole like family, her family out there.
Yeah.
So you could tell like they had like a lot of respect for her and stuff like that. So
I get
I
that.
really I really appreciate watching her on screen, being a mom.
I can respect that. I need to sit and watch that series. I know I need to watch a few older series as well.
Malcolm and Mill is brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant, 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 brilliant. Everybody do a fantastic job.
I used to watch it a lot when it first came out. It just, when something goes on for way too long and it becomes annoying,
Hmm.
that's just what happened after a while.
All right, bet. So I got two.
All right.
Two great TV moms, one black, one white. You ready? The definitive white mom, TV mom, Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch. Come on, son.
I
When
was
we
just thinking,
talking about TV moms, that's like the ultimate upper echelon of TV moms, bro.
I know I need to actually sit and watch the Brady Bunch at some point too.
And for my black TV mom, this is gonna throw you for a loop. Trudy Proud from the Proud family.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Judy
yeah.
Prowse, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She was good.
Trudy!
I mean, was she better than the mom from um Leave It to Beaver?
I gotta see that too, but maybe.
She was a really good mom too.
Right.
Really good mom.
Carol Brady was definitely a more well-established mom than the mom from Leave It to Beaver.
I mean, but that's also a generational thing because that
Totally.
was like this was that generation's like iconic series, and then the Brady Bunch was like the generational iconic series of that time.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more honorable mention: the mom from Happy Days.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
absolutely.
like you know what I mean. Shout out to the
None of them.
mom from All in the Family.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Though, but well, like you know, what I mean, these are older shows. Like you, like my nigga,
Of course,
it's up
he
on
never heard any
MTV next
shows.
week. Like
There's this show called
Goddamn
Full
lies. He don't
House.
think I don't know Happy Days. You crazy.
You heard of this show called Full House? It has this actor named John
Yeah, right.
Stamos
where yeah,
and the
cut it.
Olsen
There
twins.
was two twins named Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Growing up, they used to sell these VHS tapes of them
Yes.
doing absurd adventures, like
Yeah.
traveling the world.
Yeah.
There was even detectives on one
Listen, I
VHS.
watched Leave It to Beaver,
Fire.
Mashup,
Skeeting on Beaver?
Whoa.
Oh.
Bonanza. I watched
But the
all of that.
Bonanza Mash was fire. Shout out to
Mash.
Mash.
Yeah.
But like
But I think Leave It to Beaver mom was really good. And also and I liked what was her name? What was her name in that other movie with like the damn, I forgot. Fuck it.
but like yo, there's another one too, bro. Like, damn, there's another one. Like Cherokee was in some shit called Chocolate Mom
What the
66.
fuck?
Yo,
She did a good job as a mom too, bro. Like, yo, bro, that football player friend came in there, like, you know what I mean? Took care of him, like type shit. Good mom action.
Lorian Brown too from This Ain't Good Times.
Yo, yo.
Oh man.
Now those are two houses I would love to have been at after school. I'll tell you that
Those were
much.
good times.
Bro, but shout out to this mom episode. Mamas, we love y'all, man. Continue.
This is sick. He had it like
Shout out to these niggas with the Oedipus syndrome showing. That was a mom right there.
this.
Nah, bro,
Terrible.
like yo, like we celebrating all moms, bro.
Yeah, that's how I
TV
said
moms, real
Oedipus syndrome.
moms. Like,
That's how
bro,
much they love moms. They have Oedipus syndrome.
bro,
Comment that in the chat.
bro, listen, man. We just love moms. I know I love moms, bro. If you're 45 and up. Baby, won't you come my
Go
way?
ahead.
Long Measy, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok __LONGMA __. What about you,
Cutter
T?
Butter, where can the people find you?
Find me on Instagram, cutter butter __ cutter __ butter __ cutter butter.
And you can find this mother loving son of a gun. I am Titus peoples across the board. And like, shout out to the aunties too. I love aunties too. Fine ass aunties, bro.
Shout out to the aunties.
Shout out to the aunties, bro, because they could be moms too.
Oh, we got from what is this shit called? Soul Food.
Ah, Big
Yeah,
Mama.
Big Mama, man.
Yo,
Her
Oh,
leg, boy.
it's funny. Nicole was saying money always gonna bring up her too. I
Bro,
forgot about that.
Big Mama. Bro, Soul Food.
I'm gonna make this fried chicken to the last leg.
Soul Food spawned an amazing soundtrack
Yo,
that has one of the definitive songs for the mamas
yo,
on it.
you know what would have been funny if she would have cooked the last meal and the leg going out.
And the music playing, Mama, Mama,
They find on the floor to
no,
get shit.
I love you. You know I love you, Mama. Yo, we some sick niggas, man. Bro,
Mhm.
in our own weird, twisted, demented way, shout out to all the mothers. We love y'all, man. Happy Mother's Day. And that's our episode for When Discussion Strikes. But if you think this is some shit, wait till we do you daddy motherfuckers, boy.
Until next time, don't sweat the critique.